would say, not one of my most sought after mornings. Are you guys hearing me clear? A good, great morning to all who tuned in to the Guyanese Critic Live. Jamil, a good morning. And this morning, before we start what we're doing, we're going to bring in Dr. Mandeep Rai and let her give us a bit of an update of what's going on in from where I think she's in Dubai this morning. Hi, Mandeep.
Hey, Critic, this is a very quick one. You can see behind me, this is the Dubai Expo, and Ukraine is right behind me. And in terms of why I'm here, because the Values Compass takes you through all the countries in the world, and the Dubai Expo takes you through all the countries in the world. And we're showing the values and the brilliance of each and every country. So if you look around me, you can see there's a whole world here with every one of the 192 countries represented. And the aim of the expo is that no matter where you're from, you feel at home, and that each and every country has been flown in, including Guyana. The leadership of every country has been flown in. Barbados is coming next week. And over the last 6 months, they wanted to make everyone feel, everyone's story to be told, and everyone truly to feel welcome. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's an exceptional moment in
You
history.
said something about Ukraine. Ukraine in the Ukraine. So that's the Ukrainian expo there.
One more time, something about the XA?
Behind you is the Ukrainian expo.
Yes, yes, yes. So behind me is Ukraine. Just next to me, you can see the UK. On the other side, there's America, Saudi. There is each and every country has been exposed and shown in a unique and wonderful way. So everyone has a pavilion. You get the idea. Solomon Islands just there. Before I leave, I'll make sure you have an expression of Guyana and you see Guyana's every single country.
Please, lots of photos, lots of photos. Send lots of photos for me.
I will. I promise to send lots of photos, and just know that like every place, including Guyana, is totally being celebrated. And it's just the beginning of this. It's just the beginning in the sense that these pavilions and this mark of bringing the whole world together, it's will remain here in a legacy, long legacy project.
All right, Mandy. Thank you for your input. How is your book coming along, The Value Compass? How are the people across the world receiving your book, The Values Compass?
It's being received well because, for example, with Ukraine behind me, the reason I'm standing outside of Ukraine is because the Values Compass talks about how Ukrainians have always fought for freedom. We're seeing it in a real way now, but this has been a conversation that they've been having for millennia, their fight for freedom and their value of freedom. So the book's being really well received for the fact that it's been talking about, it's not just relevant today, it's always been relevant, and it explains why the situation in the world is the way it is. I'm keen to hear about Guyana. Yeah, go on. Tell me, Critic, what did he say?
Thank you for the update and lots of pictures. I want to see what Guyana's pavilion looks like down there.
I will. I'll go look for it and I'll report back. I promise.
So Dr. Mandeep Rai, coming to you live from Dubai via the Guyanese Critic Morning Live. And this morning, I wanna, are you guys getting me clear? Because I'm getting myself, with a fairly terrible delay here. Are you getting me clear? Just give me an update if you're getting me clear. I'm going to be talking about the murder, yes, and that's my header. You saw my header? Crystal clear. Okay, beautiful. Let's get straight into it. So, I don't know if I could show the video and you'll still hear my voice in the background. But this is just a snippet scene of what was going on in the ground last night. Now, to bring some clarity, for those of you who've tuned in this morning and don't know what I'm talking about, last night there was a murder. Boy, your name was all over Barbados this morning early. Market vendor was bigging you up. Big time. Put him and the head over his shoulders. I'm just running my WhatsApp messages. So this was the scene last night.
Put yourself in the Put yourself in the
How Rusty put himself in the bar? Was this upon
This
me?
software that I use in here.
How Rusty put himself in the bar? Mario? On his spotty dead. Was this upon me? On his spotty dead too. Ooh.
I can't be here, come back and allow him to fucking do that.
Mario? On his spotty dead. Ooh.
And there was an issue between two brothers. I later learned that it's a case whereas one of the it's one father, two mothers. So there's always been a bit of sibling rivalry, right? This is the scene as the body was being removed. So look at it, you'll get an understanding of the severity of what happened last night. I thought as one mother lose two sons. But one father lose two sons and two mother lose their sons.
You talk like here, because the police can't see it.
What? What we just say? Police off you money then now, yo. No, why you come? Now fucking me by. You just make me laugh.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the scene. I received information this morning that as a result of sibling rivalry, now they're two mothers, the same father. So it seems that the father might not have been around or might have died, and the younger brother was telling the older brother, man, fix up the house. The older brother telling the young wanted the house for himself, and he didn't want to do anything with the house. He didn't want to fix up the house. And the younger brother was saying, man, if daddy was around, I would have had a place to stay. I don't have to go and get no house for rent. Right? And whatever is their inability to understand or deal with the issue. Like, let me show you. Real unfortunate situation. I don't have to tolerate no argument between me, sons and Manal, and then right away, God come, you can't argue in front of me. No argument and a daddy date. No argument whatsoever. Family should not live like that. Right? That is an unfortunate situation. Again, speeding on our roadways. Unacceptable what happened last night. The minister was there and he said the ambulance is coming. I am saying for 15 minutes takes too long for an ambulance to get where on a major highway. You got Alberton, an ambulance could have came from. You got the COVID hospital just at Liliendal, reaching for an ambulance doing 120 kilometers per hour would have taken about 120 seconds to reach. Because it's the speed them man is going with. 100 and them thing now. With sirens on. Right? So as much as the minute don't panic, people create panic or something. I don't know Guyanese is panic but nothing. I know he panicking. Yes, sir. I am there and I'm looking at this young man. I am no doctor. First thing, I am no doctor. I am a medical health professional. And I know CPR from maybe learning for myself. I never get the requisite training in terms of CPR, which has changed over the years. Right? First, they used to put mouth and all that, and always tell you just chest compressions, and it changed. That's when you use chest compression and broken ribs all. Right? But I'm there, and what can I do? I'm feeling helpless. Now I feel I partially responsible. Because the guy was standing okay. The guy just had his face, but master critic the man's face. I told him, watch man, the man's whole face is blood. Yes, I'm looking at this guy and thinking this is somebody's son, this is somebody's father, what I could do. Yes, and now I'm thinking, if he losing blood, at some point the time he just fall down. So if he falls down, land pan, he can cause more injury to himself. So I said, partner, sit down on the ground and lie down. And when he lie down now, the guy starts to, starts to shake. What am I to do? Now again, some people say Critic don't carry the mantle, but nobody was coming. I would have put some mat for the blood, and no matter where you put it, the car would still get blood up. Michael would got cleaned up. This life we talking about, you know. Y'all don't understand what's going on, the severity of these people don't understand what's going on, you know. At some point in time, you got to contain your amusement. You never see comfy way, and you got to address the issue. You got, as a human being, you have to do something. It's imperative that you have an input when something is going wrong. So some people say, Critic, you don't move people. Listen to me. They mean come and find this man lying down. I could have told the man, come and jump in the car and sit down, because he was walking first. It's like telling people lie down before he fall down and in Jesus. He was walking. You understand me? The guy was walking. I told him lie down. So I could have said, but I was jumping the car road. But I'm thinking, it's after the man lie down, I realize this man is seriously, because yes, your face got blood. But again, I'm no medical health professional. I'm looking from what I'm seeing. I'm assessing from what I'm seeing. You understand? I am there, though I've actually built the guy, you know, and when you're moving and everybody's confused, it's good that somebody can say, well, hold on, but I want to know how long. And I know that I just put the banner for sit down. Because when the EMTs came, they cut the pants, they check his foot for make sure all the bones them okay. So they strap his neck up. Real professional job. Thanks to the EMTs. So we gotta look at the. You're gonna watch back at the video. The driver say he did overtaking, and when you look at the accident right away, and the other car man say he come between two cars. He did overtaking and undertaking at the same time. Because he was overtaking one car and undertaking the other one. Because you overtake on the right side and undertake on the left side. And he going between two cars. So he was on the right side of one car and the left side of another. This thing you got to deal with. But when I go there, like, you know, people wondering, like, could take the car with the blood. No. I wouldn't have had. Let me tell you something. There are many rich people. There are many powerful people. There are many perverted people. There are many kinds of people. But there's no better purpose on earth. There's no better purpose on earth. There's no more a fulfilling purpose on earth than serving humanity. Let me tell you. Like people is that Critic. A friend meet up in the CY, you know, a friend asking me, how you just make money? I said, partner, there's not money. Look at where I come from and where I am. I just wake up in the morning every morning and go to do what I say I'm going to do. While I'm being ridiculed, I'm being put down. All kind of things going on. I got my personal issues. But you know what it is. While facing the hardships like everybody else in the world, being able to still lend a helping hand, tell somebody something positive. Look the thing last night. Look at it as a story. It's not a story. It's an eye-opener to other brothers out there who fighting. Somebody's gone dead. Yeah, stop. We must watch it in a calculate. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go there. Sally Jones saying I reckon see what is supposed to be the babe. Sally Jones is not embarrassed. I like y'all accustomed to men, real men. Yes, and a lot of since we dip on the topic, Sally, let me tell you, not for you, just lackeys we call them. Yes, sir. Them hang around bitches. They know what real man is about. Because they depend to see while you got there with a girl, everything's a woman there up in them. And I mean it, bro. It's not them kind of man. I passed the stage. Right, Sally? You're looking at a real man. It so happens that this man is so real. He's the realest thing coming out of a whole country, possibly the world, and that is undisputed. Nobody come for disputed answer now when I say it. Nobody never try to explain it any other way. Right, Sally? Just so you know. Me is not them kind of banner. Will you know at night I come pick up y'all? Me is not them side band. Or them banner was got a side chick. And they walk and marry every woman. Must check and see. And I can tell you, I ain't an auntie man. Nothing my wife could tell you though. Now, the secondary thing. Right? The secondary thing. Me is not them banner. What they crouch up with woman, baby, how you doing? How you do you business? I know I do it. That's it. I know what I doing. I put in one foot in front, the other stepping all the time. Me ain't gonna become no old man. Okay, I left when I get me first stroke, I just say, Sally, I can't find Sally. I hear him moaning in the back. I can't even go to Pipsi's. What's going on? You understand? I can't even go to Pipsi. What's going on? I try to watch me. Watch. Let me show you. I just try to push me with the chair. Sally, me, not me. When I retire for me ranch. That's them whores gotta stay by the gate. You know what I tell you? Not me. I don't see. Here was with me. Here was meeting. I started very young. I started at the age of 17. I was a father at the age of 17. So all them things with them old man holding up on a gal, a man, young gal now. Yes, sir. Not me. I know doing what them old man do when they're young because everybody work hard and so on. And then they reach a stage, the wife start getting old and out of shape, and they ain't like them, right? And next thing they gone looking for a little thing. They looking for excitement. They would have missed out because they went to university, they work hard, they build up. Now they want young girl. Yes, I will hear up now. While I was married, I was a real orangutan. I lashed left, right, and center. I can remember I lashed through a whole street in Andale one time. I ain't no easy customer. I never tell nobody I just saint. I say the realest thing coming out again. I never say it's a saint. Never promise nobody and tell nobody though. Right? Hello. Yes, morning. Yeah, Tejo, what's going on there?
And the man was going up and I showed man would not be showing up. So I told him
So you show up and the man not showing up?
Yes, yes.
So when the police wait for the police gotta make a decision. Let me when I come off my program I'll call you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yes, I'm telling you. So when the time, like when I look at Guyanese and they don't know why I use terms like low life and hungry belly, to have class, education is one thing, but to have class, know what it means. Here. I never professed to know everything. When you take a girl at the age of 17, she's 15, me was a big kankawa. Me no know nothing. Me and them by mother have to feel we way out and understand because me mother never contributed, nothing makes sense. Me mother even do not make sense in her own life. Well, she make me and bring me up in the right way, but this is the extent of she life. And well, yeah, I guess she credit because watch how I turn out now and could contribute to a whole country. So all right, yeah. Let me not beat you up for that. But in me sight, from me perspective, I'm thinking she could have done more. My mother was a girl and she could have done more. She could have become more. All right. Only me, she make and me come and me pay the price for everybody. Me make the Rodriguez family name now. Everybody know Rodriguez. You understand? All right. So we get up. Now, it wasn't easy for me. Me have to find my way. But I looked at people. I used to walk with a banner from Lusidan, and I knew he was a low life. David wants to the leg, yeah, always a fit up car, want drive wrong and look good. And I calculate, I don't want to be seen like that. What should I do? Me I line with them. I get in one girl, like there. I got next partner. He got 3 different children with different women. He has some story with one with snake in the back and all kind of low life hungry belly. I think she's that one. You understand? And I was watching and I said, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be seen like that. I got 3 sons, 1 woman, she divorced, and that's it. Relax, when you go for the girl, and then me, and there's a fat who forgot a baby run, meow, run around this potty place. I calculate a man supposed to carry himself a certain way, supposed to have a certain amount of discipline, but you can't keep you dick in your pants. You must go around impregnating and not show. First thing is how I feel. Listen to me. Do you see them boys? Each one of them, I take care till they reach 18. And I still there. I feel a father should be there for his children. Right off the bat, no discussion about that. One time me had a girl, let me tell you a story. Me had a girlfriend. She watching chicken. No. I had business from Regent Street then. Going around with a high school fling. A high school friend, me, she started going around. We meet her back and stuff. And she gets sweet for the thing. And she got, I want a child. Because at the time she only got 1 child. She want a child. She was my gammy wife. I said, girl, I am not in that, not for me. Who taking care of the child? She could take care of the child. At the time she got business, she could take care of herself. She was doing well. I said, not for me. Here, laugh. She left and went away. About 5 years after we link up back, we there for the phone talking. 5 or 6 years after. She said she needs some help. I said, we need help with. She want to find somebody, Guyana. I said, who you want to find? She tell father. She get 2 children, a man, and he come back, guys, she got catch, he forget sent child support. She still live in America. Me, I could have foreseen that. Me not day in that. Then look at what it brings. Look at what happened. 1 father, 2 mother. Them 2 always got confusion. Can't see peace in it, like they can't see eye to eye. We got problem too. Me divorce. We got problem too. Right? It affect them by sometime in negative way. But we work upon it, we get into it. But nonetheless, the principles of your life. Look what we want. You got different cultures. They got monogamy. They got all kind of thing. When you got America, they got all kind of thing. 2 men with big dick going on the drop. One had a woman, one had a man. Husband and wife going on the drop, a little girl child. imagine it goes against science? You imagine they're doing things in America that's so free and happy and nice. It goes against logic. So you grow up in a home to be told that you're a girl, look at the thing, know you got a vagina, and your mother got a big dick. I can't hear. Me is so bright. But when me watch me, I can't hold these children coming up. Because normally you see mommy bringing up data, mommy will bring up data, and mommy could tell data thing and show data thing. We already have a problem. We already find hardships. It's going on here. Y'all see me dark? It's going on. Yeah. You already have hardships to try to explain to a young child who now coming up about the butterflies and the bees. You imagine the confusion with a little child when mommy and daddy got dick. Are you try with that? Are you try with that? Are you try with that? How mommy explaining to this young child? Mommy use a mommy elephant. Where you going with the trunk? Here. Me homophobic. I just fucking confused. Please explain to me when it get down to the nitty-gritty. Please explain to me how these things just work out. Are the woman, two lesbian, I got a little boy, they want adopted by son. How daddy explaining? Strap on? Here we go down here, Ramji. You got it, yeah, there. I am not homophobic, but as sure as hell, bloody well confused. I tell you, kid, you not. I confused the blood clot. Here, I very rudimentary, you know. Things I just simple banner. People think like I was a genius to figure out all these things. I figure, no. Me don't complicate things. When them I got do was the right and how the transgender feel and how all these simple thing I want to know. Simple thing I want to know. The vagina is made a certain way. It comes with lubricant, it comes with everything else, everything set up. Yes, sir. These people taking a horse and thing a multitasking thing coming out, going in, they're turning it over, they're doing all kind of thing. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, brother.
Okay, I got a contribution.
Is it a financial contribution?
No.
Well, talk. What are you waiting for? You're sounding like you're trying to pass something through Western Union. Just talk.
Listen, you need the traffic chief and the government and the home affairs need to do better for this driving. These people buying a license for these policemen and they cause a lot of death in this country. This nonsense needs to stop immediately. The issue needs to be addressed.
So
yeah,
that's it?
The issue needs to be addressed immediately.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
See. Then I'm X-rated. How it becomes X-rated? Wait. How this morning show, you understand? How we got double standards? How this morning show becomes X-rated when they're factual in the world. They got two men living in a house, married, raising a girl child. Is it X-rated? There's raised children. It could happen to anybody. Your husband might left you, and you hear the next wife got a willie. So then this is not this is reality, not the X-rated here. X-rated is where you're going out to your way for do things. Before the children time, children are living in homes where adults who are outside countries, I couldn't imagine we're going to have them children. You know how much people in life are traumatized and go through life suffering because of just physical abuse. They get slapped in the head, knocked in the head. Their mother might not love them. We ain't talking about. They get raped or not, you know. The world is about the birds and the bees. It's clear as day. Yes, sir? It's set like this. That's what the world is about. You imagine in the whole world. In the whole world, where you watch with your friend, a girl, you know what you're seeing. You watch with your friend, a boy, you know what you're seeing. And then you go home, and it's jam lolo. You see it. Eh? If you ain't gonna grow up, they're gonna got a whole generation of address this man license problem. Devin, he don't talk. Me talk about these things before every day. Me talk about them. Every day me talk. Devin, like you got a anti-man, you want to hear the anti-man story. You Devin, like you want to hear your story boss out. Soon time it will look very unusual if you tell someone that Mangarawa in jail. What if tell someone that they're straight? Yeah, it's a confusing world. You think that we easy? Humanity is easy? America has a man turned into a full-blown woman. He was Bruce Jenner. Me, you know, I mean, key. Why no I love women? Me never dabei. Who gonna take care of women? Women don't got a problem. And here was the only body it was something in the world is women. Women want to walk. Y'all understand why the world is the way it is? Women don't want to compete with men. Women got so much things up against them. Man can't away the man. Woman can't away the man. I think women, where the word woman come from? Woman had to come from the word confusion. Them are those shepherds left them, man. Other woman looking for them, man. Man looking for them, man. To all the women out there, I apologize on behalf of the men who are assholes. I apologize. I tell you. I kid you not. I apologize. But we got to find middle ground. Because the only body I see coming out to fight is women say, we want men. You hear the talking all kind of other shit. Man want wear heels. Man want copy. Women don't got it insecure. If frivolous. I'll critic do up your hair and I look good. Nobody, I gotta look like a man. I gotta look scruffy. Even if I look like a Neanderthal, I don't care. Because they know there's a man. A woman, meanwhile, a woman feel like competing with them. You imagine like take up me hair. Women don't got insecurity issues like all kind of eyelash, all kind of fake thing. They're trying to add to look good. And you imagine walking down the road and a full-blown auntie man looking better than you. Jesus Christ. You are people don't know the effect. Like, you imagine you walking on the road and you got banner passing you, looking back. You ever see the time women is take for dress? How does got itself an arcade? They're watching the ass, they think the ass too flat, they ain't got enough breasts, all kind of things. The women have a lot of insecurities. Just to walk down the road and see a man. No, really, man. Remember, the man is looking good. The man looking better than you as a woman. The only everybody fight. We want rights. No, here I'm saying again, I'm not homophobic. I am confused. Blood clot, I didn't know what's going on. Yeah, like you want to see Joel. Joel is look better than enough, girl. Wee. That's right. Critic. I say hello. Not no critique. Don't call me critique. No, it's hard. The world in general is hard. We're a confused set of primates. But so, oh, we're brilliant. Yeah. Me, you know, there's brilliance. So here now, let me talk about opposition leader. This is said to be opposition leader comments. We gotta look for it. I do not want to get into the details of what the People's National Congress reform has become under the previous leadership. We already know the whole thing before I decipher this for you. So I'll go it over again. I do not want to get into the details of what the People's National Congress reform has become under the previous leadership. All I can say to you is that I hope to restore the party to the glorious days of Forbes Burnham. What glorious days were those? Please list some of the glorious days. I would love to know what glorious days were those. Now, in this statement, Norton has accepted what I've been saying all the time, that the PNC is a whole waste party. I do not want to get into the details of what the People's National Congress reform has become under the previous leadership. What does that say? The new leadership, Arbor Norton, is saying that. Now, this was a futuristic party, I might say. The PNC are won elections based on Facebook campaigning and so on in 2015. So this was a fairly modern party. And he's saying he doesn't know what it became. Right? He doesn't know what it became under the previous leadership. But he goes on to say he would carry it back to the glorious days. I kid you not. I love that man. I am here and I'm saying I will give 100% support to Comrade Leader Aubrey Norton as opposition leader for life. The rest of his natural life. I support Comrade Leader Aubrey Norton 100%. So guys, so you accept the party's is shit. But he wants to take the shit back where it came from. I had some pictures, man, meet people in the diaspora. You imagine, I have a photograph. I'm going to show it tonight. I got to come on tonight. Oh, by the way, I'm on my diet, provisions this morning, had some nuts and things, wake up, had water. I exercised last night for half an hour, 35 minutes, a little extra, and I exercised this morning for 35 minutes, so I'm on it. Just drinking water and sticking to my diet. Nothing I'm coming off of. So just to give you an update there, I'm supposed to go down at Giftland and get some things today, but I'm heading out to the island of Leguan. So replying to, man, I just stop fighting, man. Jesus Christ. Here. Y'all take care. Peace. I'm on it. I don't procrastinate, you know. If I say doing something, I'm doing it. Remember, this is 8 weeks. And I'm hoping in that time, I would develop an attitude which becomes practice in my life. Or a habit, I must say. I would develop healthy eating habits that now becomes practice in my life. Right? So that is what I'm working to. You just cracked me up. Great job on being the realest thing coming out of Guyana. Oh yes, peace and safe journey. So have we had enough? Have you guys have had enough? Let me just check what our, let me run the
Good morning, Critic. It's Ricky. I'm on the diet and I'm using raw cabbage. And I lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks.
Oh, he eating raw cabbage. Well, you try it, Ricky. I ain't no cow. I am not a cow. I don't eat greenery. Raw cabbage. We're going on here. So we got some police. You know, I gotta do more highlighting of different things, man.
Pretty guy doing a good job on this. It's sickening to see a guy gotta be lying down on the road there waiting for 13 fucking minutes and the ambulance can't be there. You understand? Eh? It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Oh shit. So Mandip says she find Guyana in Dubai. Let me try to get her back on. Let me see. Come on, Mandip. Let me see what's going on in Dubai there. With the Guyana Expo showcase. Critic, you really help people to understand Guyana in relation to the world. Remember, do not let me interrupt your work. Pamela, take care. I see this banner. I see these people attacking this judge. Why are they attacking Gino Prasad? You got to talk about people. I'm seeing they're attacking Gino Prasad, the judge that made a judgment against Anil Nandalal. Who's Anil Nandalal? God? Anil Nandalal is a good lawyer and attorney general and so on, but he's not God. I tell y'all, once you prescribe to a system or subscribe to a system, you got to see it through. What Anil Nandalal got to do is go all the way up to the CCJ and let the higher authorities a process that we subscribe to. And this happening from both sides. The PNC, when they go and they win, oh, I win. You subscribe to the laws of the country. You can't decide how you're winning and why you're winning. We got different point of views. The people have different point of view. PvP got a point of view. PNC got a point of view. We don't know if we're right or we're wrong. We subscribe to the judicial system. Why they attacking the judge? No, me using no sugar in them. Me half of sugar. I don't use no sugars, no sweetened thing, nothing. Well, let's get maybe little sugar in my coffee. They're attacking the judge. If the judge is doing their favor, yes, it's a big thing. Y'all laugh. When you go to South and in the event, like in the appeals court, we see clear as day the appeal court judge like they don't know for count. But it's not to say all the appeals court have a number of different judges there. I think it's 3 or 5 sometimes. And they didn't all agree. 2 agreed, 1 did not agree. That is how it works. That's how a democracy works. That's how a judicial system works. And you in general do not agree with that. That is why there's the CCJ, the last stop. If you win, Mandy Paigan, like she. If you win is a problem. How does that work? How does that work? A judge can't study. How? Why you believe I could be who you believe I study? How people feel or what people think about what I say? Stop fucking protesting tomorrow, I say, I don't care, I don't say it. It's a matter of fact. If I did worrying about every single thing we've been saying, I wouldn't have done anything. I would have, oh God, don't let me say this. Why you believe this country so? Why you believe this country is the way it is? People are afraid to say something to a group of people, which in turn could enlighten this group and help them to elevate themselves. And here what they're frightened, a group of people, what they're up. They're frightened of those groups. Well, here we're in a cycle. So they got a group, they're up there. They're the onlookers. And you got a group there down there. And the man who in the middle who know what's going on, how to get up there, because he's partially on his way. Frightened of a tag down. For say, hey, yeah, they be quiet. Quiet speech is a mark of refinement. You can be quiet when you're passing through here. Because of this group got up there and said, it's for you showing them, it's for you telling them people, don't educate, left them. No. It is what it is. Deal with it. So guys, you take care. Peace out, love. And again, if it's your first time here, you were just tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana, possibly the world, undisputably so. It's always live with me in my glories and my mistakes, you see, and you can tell me. And for instance, if you notice, I don't use terms like haters because I don't think they exist. There are people who don't like what I do, don't appreciate what I say, but nonetheless, they know it's fact. They can't dispute it. Here where the problem lies. It's like, oh, what am I going to say about me? No, no, no. Why you come and say? Is your lie, boy. Look the truth they hate. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen anybody took what I say and write an article and dispute it? Y'all never noticed that. People just write article. Glenn Lyle said this, but this is the truth. This man said it, but this is. You ever see anybody? Y'all didn't catch yourself doing that. People can talk all kind of thing about me. People say he's a PvP. When they put lash on him, and you know, he's a PNC. It's a shit and shy country. Let them come and say, have you ever seen that? No. What I do, what I say remains undisputed. Because if I make a mistake, you not come to show me. I come right here and say, I made a mistake, I'm sorry about that. Right? So you guys take care. Until this evening, if I'm in the mood, or tomorrow morning, which I'm mandated to do. Ta-ta now. Maybe left y'all with something nice.